Hello, good people. My name is Simone. I am in my first year of graduate school pursuing a Master's of Higher Education. So for one of my final projects for one of my courses, we had to design what's called a passion project. We had full freedom of doing whatever we wanted to do. And as I thought about, what's something that I'm passionate about? I struggled. I feel like there are so many things that I love to do. There are, different career paths that I could possibly get into, but I don't know if there is like this one particular thing that I could say, this is what I'm meant to do, right? So what I really have been struggling with, I'm going to be transparent with whoever's watching this video, but something that I've struggled with throughout all of my years of education. I graduated from this exact same school, Geneva College, back in 2018. And for 4 years, I'm used to being a minority. It's a predominantly white institution. I'm used to my classes, me being the only, I'm used to it. I'm used to that, right? And I didn't always perform well. And I can't necessarily blame it on being a minority, but I always felt like this extra pressure on my back to feel a need to succeed. And I realized that my peers don't fully understand it. They don't fully get that. Most people, I can't speak for other races or ethnicities, and I really can't speak on behalf of my entire ethnic background, but I feel like whenever you come from a background where you may not be as financially privileged, or if you don't have a choice but to do something, there's this extra weight of pressure that is just put on you. It could be societal, it could be family. And for me, I had so much support going into school. I had so much emotional support. Shout out to my granny, my nana, shout out to my family members. But at the end of the day, like, my education was on me. But for some odd reason, I was always like, I have to do this. I have to succeed. I have to try to be the best I could. And then I was just like, oh, forget it. But I still finished, right? So then 2 years after, I joined the Peace Corps right after I graduated from Geneva College. And I didn't fully feel like fulfilled or happy. I always felt like I was this like imposter, like I didn't ever fully belong anywhere, right? And I thought, okay, whatever, I'll shake that. Maybe it's because it's not the field that I thought I would be in. But then now here I am, 2 years, well, technically almost 3 years past graduation, and I am about to wrap up my first year of grad school again, or in academia again. And I still feel like, you're just an imposter. You don't really belong here. It doesn't matter that you have A's. It doesn't matter that you really do work well and you care about the things that you do. It doesn't matter. You don't belong. And so I tried to figure out, well, what is this? Where is this coming from? And there's a terminology, the imposter syndrome, right? And so this project is basically me breaking that down, not only from a historical standpoint of like, why is there not that much representation specifically for Black women in higher education and leadership positions, and just our representation in general? Why is that? What is the history of education? Why, what is the societal structures that have been made up that are not in the favor of me or someone like me, right? So I want to go deep dive into that a little bit. And then I also want to hear from other people, other Black women who are actually in these positions, who are in who are professionals in the field of higher education, and who may be an encouragement to me or whoever else may be watching this. So this video series is not just exclusively for Black women, but there is a focus on Black women because, it's something that I'm trying to work through. Yes, it's a little selfish. This is for me, but hopefully this can help anyone else who may feel like they don't belong, who may feel like it doesn't matter what your accolades are. It doesn't matter how well you feel like you are doing, that you still don't belong in the spaces that you're clearly supposed to be in. This space is yours. That is what this is called. My project is called This Space is Yours. It's an exploration on Black women in higher education leadership and why we are where we are, but how to push through it. And I hope that you enjoy. I hope that this video series for me personally brings healing, acceptance, and peace. And I hope that, I don't know, maybe the same can be for you. All right, y'all, let's start.